Welcome to the Mluka Academy. Myself Anil Kumar Skija. So today I will deliver the lecture on class 10th. Topic is trigonometry. So this is our second lecture on trigonometry. In first lecture we have learned the various t ratios and how we define these t ratios in a right angle triangle. So far that I have given you a shortcut, that is Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bolle Sona Chandi Tole. So that we can see that this is class 10th. Topic is trigonometry. So this was Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bolle Sona Chandi Tole. So this is for sine, this is for cos, this is for tan, and we have done 2-3 questions. So continuing with the same. So we have got in a triangle ACB, ABC right angle is at C. So this is 29, this is 21. We have to prove cos square B plus sin square B is equal to 1, and okay, we have to show, we are not to prove, we are to show this. We have to find first cos square B plus cos square plus sin square B, secondly cos square B minus sin square B. So for this we need to find first the third side AC. So AC can be found using the Pythagoras theorem. This is very much easy. So AC will be equal to, AC square will be equal to AB square minus BC square. So this is 29 square minus 21 square, 29 minus 21, 29 plus 21. This is AC square is equal to 8 into 50. So AC is equal to 400 root, implies that AC is equal to 20. So this is your 20. So first we want to show that we want to find the value of cos square B plus sin square B. What is cos square B here? First we have to find cos B. So this is your B. So this will be your base upon hypotenuse, that is 21 upon 29 whole square, which is then sin B. Sin B is perpendicular over hypotenuse. Perpendicular is 20, hypotenuse is 29. So this is 20 upon 29 whole square. So this comes out to be 29 square is LCM. So this is 21 square plus 20 square, and from the figure itself we can say that see that 20 square plus 1 square will be equal to 29 square. So this will be 29 square by 29 square, cancel, and it comes out to be 1. Secondly, what we want to show that, second we want to find cos square B minus sin square B. So again we pick the values 21 upon 29 whole square minus 20 upon 29 whole square, which is 29 whole square, 21 square minus 20 square, which is 21 minus 20, 21 plus 20 upon 29 whole square. So this is 1 into 41 upon 841, 41 upon 841. So these are the two values which we are given. Now we can observe this value as cos square B plus sin square B. So it can be either for B or for A, or it can be for any angles. The answer always comes out to be 1. So this is the standard result which we can operate on any of the operation. Cos square theta plus sin square theta will be equal to 1. As we have seen that this is your hypotenuse, this is perpendicular, this is base. So this comes out to be perpendicular square plus base square upon hypotenuse square, and this turns out to be hypotenuse square in all the triangles, whether they are of any dimension. So this is always true and it cancels out, the result will be always 1. So just making this to the mind that the result of cos square theta plus sin square theta for all the angles will be 1. So just make this to the memory. Then next is, we have got triangle OPQ, P is right angle. Second question, OPQ, P is right angle, and what else we are given here? OP is 7 centimeter, OP is 7, and we are given that OQ minus OP is equal to OP. This is O, this is Q. OQ minus OP, OQ minus OQ minus PQ is equal to 1. This is given. We want to find sin Q and cos Q. So what we are given here, that we are given very simple things. OQ, the hypotenuse, difference between hypotenuse and other side is 1, and from here we can write OQ is equal to 1 plus PQ. Okay. Now by Pythagoras we have solution is PQ, OQ square will be equal to PQ square plus 7 square OP square by Pythagoras. पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से हम लिख सकते हैं हाइपोटेन्यूज का स्क्वायर परपेंडिकुलर का स्क्वायर और बेस का स्क्वायर के इक्वल होता है. अब हम वैल्यूज भर सकते हैं. ओ क्यू क्या है? ओ क्यू हमारे पास है 1 प्लस पी क्यू का होल स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू पी क्यू स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू ओ पी कितना है 7 का स्क्वायर हो गया. अब इसमें हम स्क्वायर वाला फॉर्मूला लगा सकते हैं a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर दैट कैन बी गिवन एज 1 स्क्वायर विल बी 1 पी क्यू स्क्वायर plus 2pq is equal to pq square plus 49. So this 2 cancels out. 2pq will be equal to 48, pq is equal to 24. So pq is 24 and this will be 25 as given in the figure. So then we want to find sin q. Sin q is op po upon oq. That is 7 upon 25, and cos q will be equal to pq upon oq, 24 by 25. So likewise we can find these t ratios likewise. The next is, but before that we will rub this part. The next question in this part is, we are given cot A, we want to find sin A and sec A. So we are given 15 cot A is equal to 8, find sin A and sec A. So this we want to find. What is cot A? Cot A here is 8 by 15, and if in a triangle we find this will be your 8, this will be 15, and this turns out to be 17. So now we want to find sin A. What is sin A here? 15 over 17 cot A. So this is your A, B, C. So sin A will be perpendicular over hypotenuse, 15 by 17. Then secant A. Secant A is given as hypotenuse upon base, 17 by 8. So this will be your result. Then fourth question is, we are given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. Find all other t ratios. So हमें क्या दिया हुआ है? सीकेंट थीटा दिया है, हमने बाकी सभी रेशियोज निकालनी है. सो यहाँ पे जैसे हमने निकाला था, थर्ड साइड निकाली थी 17 बाय 8 स्क्वायर प्लस 15 स्क्वायर अंडर रूट, दिस विल बी 17. लाइकवाइज ये हमारा थीटा हो गया, तो इसके हिसाब से हमारा सीकेंट थीटा 13 बाई 12, हाइपोटेन्यूज हमारी 13 हो जाएगी और बेस कितना होगा 12. अब थर्ड साइड निकालनी है. थर्ड साइड कैसे आएगी? फॉर एग्जाम्पल ए बी सी, सो ए बी स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू 13 स्क्वायर माइनस 12 स्क्वायर. सो ए बी स्क्वायर विल बी इक्वल टू 169 माइनस 144. ए बी स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 25 रूट. So AB is equal to 5. So what will be the value for AB? This will be equal to 5. Now we want to find all other t ratios. So starting with sin, what will be sin theta? 5 by 13. What will be cos theta? You can directly write it from here. Reciprocal of secant theta. Then what is tangent theta? Tangent theta is perpendicular over base, 5 by 12. Then cosecant 13 by 5. Cot is left. Cot is 12 by 5. So these are the all other t ratios which you want to find. The next question is, question fifth is, cot theta is given as 7 upon 8 and we want to find 1 plus sin theta 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta 1 माइनस कॉस थीटा. हमें इसकी वैल्यू पता करनी है. सो एक्चुअली व्हाट वी रिक्वायर हेयर एंड सेकेंडली वी वांट कॉट स्क्वायर थीटा. दैट इज़ वेरी इजी. फर्स्ट तो ये निकालना है, सेकंड निकालना है हमने कॉट स्क्वायर थीटा. सो वो तो हमें पता ही है, 7 बाई 8 स्क्वायर आ जाएगा विच इज़ 49 बाई 64. सो इसमें दो तरीके हैं. एक तो हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें थर्ड साइड निकाल के फिर साइन और कॉस निकाल के ये कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हैं, पर लेकिन हम इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. सिंप्लीफाई कैसे करेंगे? हम इस एक्सप्रेशन को देखते हैं. तो क्या है इस एक्सप्रेशन में 1 प्लस साइन थीटा 1 माइनस साइन थीटा, तो क्या बन जाएगा a प्लस बी ए माइनस बी. तो क्या बन जाएगा ये a स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर. ये हो जाएगा 1 स्क्वायर माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा अपॉन नीचे क्या बन जाएगा 1 स्क्वायर माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. ये हो गया 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा अपॉन 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. सो अभी मैंने यहाँ पे एक रेड कलर में फॉर्मूला लिखा था दैट वी कैन यूज हेयर. सो वो फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा इक्वल टू 1 होता है हमेशा. सो यहाँ से हम क्या करते हैं, अगर साइन को इधर ले जाएंगे तो क्या बन जाएगा कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल टू 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा, और साइन स्क्वायर थीटा क्या बन जाएगा 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा. सो दीज 3 formulas आर रिलेटिंग टू द सिंगल फॉर्मूला. सो एक फॉर्मूले से ही हम बाकी 2 फॉर्मूले बना सकते हैं, इनको हम याद कर सकते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट वी डू हियर. सो दिस इज 1 माइनस साइन स्क्वायर थीटा इज इक्वल टू कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा अपॉन साइन स्क्वायर थीटा. अब कॉस अपॉन साइन किसके बराबर होता है ये हमें मालूम है, मैंने पहले लेक्चर में बताया था. कॉस अपॉन साइन जो होता है कॉट के बराबर होता है. दिस इज कॉट स्क्वायर थीटा. तो कॉट थीटा की वैल्यू दी है हमें 7/8 स्क्वायर विच इज 49/64. सो दोनों क्वेश्चन सेम ही टाइप के थे, दोनों पार्ट्स. देन नेक्स्ट इज इसमें हमने चेक करना है 6th क्वेश्चन में व्हाट वी आर गिवन 3 cot A is equal to 4. तो हमने क्या चेक करना है, टू चेक 1 माइनस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर A 1 प्लस टेंजेंट स्क्वायर A इक्वल टू कॉस स्क्वायर A प्लस साइन स्क्वायर माइनस साइन स्क्वायर A. ये बराबर है कि नहीं है ये हमें पता करना है. So this is very simple question. So we can have this A, B, C. So cot A is 4/3. So we can write from here cot A is equal to 4/3. So this will be 4. This is A base and perpendicular, and this turns out to be 5. Hypotenuse is 5. So then we can write here left hand side we can check which is 1 minus what is 10 3/4. So this is 3/4 square 1 plus 3/4 whole square which comes out to be 1 minus 9/16 1 plus 9/16 multiply by 16. So this will be 16 plus 9. So this turns out to be 7/25. So this is left hand side. Let us check right hand side. Right hand side will be equal to cos square A. Cos is 4/5. इसका square minus sin is 3/5. So this is 3/5 square. So this will be 16/25 minus 9/25 7/25. So we can check that from the both sides are equal. So hence equality is true. So this is true. So we will continue further with the same questions, but before that we will rub this part. The next question is सो एक ट्रायंगल दिया है जिसमें tan A दिया है हमें 1/√3. सो कोई भी एक ट्रायंगल हम ले लेते हैं. ये a है, हमें दिया है टेंजेंट a इज इक्वल टू 1/√3, सो ये 1 हो जाएगा, ये √3 हो जाएगा, ये आ जाएगा हमारे पास 2। सो इसमें हमने क्या पता करना है, इसमें वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है, फाइंड वैल्यू ऑफ साइन a cos c प्लस cos a sin c। सेकेंडली हमने क्या करना है, cos a cos c माइनस साइन a sin c। तो क्लियरली हमारे पास ये हमारा राइट एंगल B है, ये C है। ओके, सो हमने वैल्यू फाइंड करनी है, सीधे ही हम वैल्यू फाइंड कर सकते हैं। साइन A क्या होगा यहाँ पे 1/2, cos C क्या होगा, cos C भी 1/2 होगा, प्लस cos A क्या होगा √3/2, और साथ में हमें साइन C चाहिए, साइन C भी साइन C √3/2। तो ये क्या आ जाएगा 1/4 प्लस 3/4, दिस इज इक्वल टू 1। तो इसकी वैल्यू हमारे पास 1 आ जाएगी। देन cos A, व्हाट इज cos A? cos A is √3/2, cos C is 1/2 minus sin A, sin A is 1/2, sin C √3/2, so this turns out to be √3/4 minus √3/4 cancel, it comes out to be 0. So value of first is 1 and second is 0. Then next question is cosecant A is equal to √10, find other 5 ratios. Cosecant A √10, find other t ratios. So this is A, B and C, and we are given cosecant A is equal to √10. So this is √10 and perpendicular is 1, and third side we can find here is 3 just by subtracting AC square minus BC square, then √10 minus 1, 9, 9 and root is 3, and we are to write with other t ratios. So we can write sin A directly 1/√10, cos A is 3/√10, tangent A is 1/3, cosecant A we are given, then cot A is 3, then secant A is given as √10 upon base 3. So these are all the values which we want to find here. Then next we are given the question, tangent A is equal to √2 minus 1. Show that, to show sin A into cos A is equal to √2 upon 4. So again here what we do, we make a triangle, right angle triangle, where A is acute angle, B is right angle and C angle is there, and we are given tangent A is equal to √2 minus 1. So tangent A means perpendicular is √2 minus 1 and base is 1, and we will find the third side now. So third side we can find by AC square will be equal to √2 minus 1 whole square plus 1 square. So which is 2 plus 1 minus 2 √2 plus 1. So this will be your 4 minus 2 √2. So AC is equal to √4 4 minus 2 under root 2. Now what we want to show, sin A into cos A is equal to under root 2 upon 4. So sin A is your perpendicular, so this will be your 4 minus 2 under root 2. Now what is there? Sin A. Sin A is under root 2 minus 1 upon 4 minus 2 under root 2. Then cos A is 1 upon under root 4 minus 2 under root 2. We multiply these two, we get sin A into cos A. So numerator, when we multiply numerator, under root 2 minus 1 upon 1, and below there same denominator with under root, what we will get? Under root 4 minus 2 under root 2 whole square. So this will cancel out. So this is under root 2 minus 1 upon 4 minus 2 under root 2. So what we get from here? Under root 2 minus 1 upon 2. So this will be 2 minus 2 under root 2. Under root 2 minus 1. Again get 1 under root 2 out from here. So this will be 2 under root 2 हो जाएगा. So this will be under root 2 minus 1. So these two cancels out. 1 by 2 under root 2. Rationalize it. So this will be under root 2 by 4. So this will get the answer from here. Then in this case, what we want to do, right angled at C. Okay. Okay, we move to the next part, but before that, we will rub it. Then next is question 9. We are given here if secant alpha is equal to 5 upon 4, we have to evaluate or find 1 minus tangent alpha upon 1 plus tangent alpha. So what we will do, we will make a right angle triangle where one of the angle is alpha. So we are given secant alpha is equal to 5 upon 4. So secant is 5 by 4. So this will be 5 and this will be 4. Hypotenuse upon base. Now what we will find, the third side will come out to be 3, and what we want to find, we want to evaluate 1 minus tangent. So solution is 1 minus tangent is 3 by 4, 1 plus 3 by 4. So multiply the equation by 4, multiply by 4, we get 4 minus 3, 4 plus 3, 1 by 7. So this will be the result here. Then next is, we are given So 10th question in this is cot B is equal to 12 upon 5. Prove that tangent square B minus sine square B is equal to sine B raised to power 4 into secant square B. So there is a right angle triangle in which one of the angles is B, acute angle is B, let this be C, this is A. We are given cot B is equal to 12 upon 5. So this is 12 upon 5, base upon perpendicular, and hypotenuse turns out to be 13. Now we want to prove this. So let us calculate left hand side. This is tan square B. So 5 by 12 whole square minus sine square 5 by 13 whole square. So this will be your 25 by 144 minus 25 by 169. So 25 1 by 144 minus 1 by 169. So this will be your 25 144 into 169, 169 minus 144. So this is 25 into 25 upon 144 into 169. So this is your left hand side. Now we go for the right hand side. So this is sine B raised to power 4, right hand side, sine B raised to power 4 into secant square B. So what is sine B now? Sine B is 5 by 13 raised to power 4 into secant square B, 12 by 13, 13 by 12 whole square. So this turns out to be 5 raised to power 4, and this cut, okay, 5 raised to power 4 upon 13 raised to power 4 into 13 square upon 12 square. So this is 13 square. So 5 raised to power 4 upon 13 square into 12 square. So this is same as 5 raised to power 4. This is 12 square into 13 square. So both sides are same. Hence, the result is true. So this is what we want to show here. So we will continue with the same in the next lecture. So we will do the T ratios of some known angles. So in case of any doubt, kindly contact us. We will remove your doubts. So thank you very much for listening the lecture. Thank you.